Go.
Rock and roll!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Early Watch. It is Tuesday, March 27th, 2018. I am Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
Good morning, people.
And running this thing from South Carolina, Mr. Night Strike.
What up, yo?
El Senoro Night Striko. Well, my bad. I stepped on you with a lame joke.
I said, who's fixing to banish? I was giving him a intro so he could announce he was leaving.
Wow.
Yeah,
Are
thank
you
you.
sure we're not trying to lose viewers? We're trying to gain them, aren't we?
You know,
We don't really think that way.
Well, okay.
at this point, whatevs. Yeah, I ain't gonna promise we got a show for you today, but we're here. Yesterday was somewhat eventful in the evening time. Me and Scars 417 was working on stuff. Patriot was helping out working on stuff last night. I think Wisconsin, Joe was working on stuff last night. So I mean, yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff accomplished. People are using the spreadsheet. Fucking awesome. And we may possibly, I'm not making any promises at this point, but may possibly have a website up and running pretty soon here. And once we do, I'm figuring that could possibly kill two birds, right? It'll alleviate the people that don't really want to have to mess with Facebook and stuff like that, because we have people that are on Facebook. So we could post up to the main page, the main hub, whatever you want to call it, right? And then whoever is on Facebook could put that on Facebook, put it on Twitter, put on, whatever, that kind of thing. I'm guessing, unless there's just stuff that you want to put on your own shit that has nothing to do with it, that's fine too. But I think that'll be real cool though. Have like a headquarters, an online headquarters. So we will be seeing.
You're not getting out of Facebook, you fucker.
Well, no, I know, but I want to get out of at least one of them because I got two, so I want to get out of at least one of them. Maybe pass the AZ or Nation off one to somebody else, but yeah, one of them is gonna happen.
Each Facebook person has their own circle of people that sees their shit. The more
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
there, the more possibility of other people to see it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, some of us, we ain't, really ain't trying to reach anybody on Facebook, So.
Why would you give a fuck where you reach them? It's about reaching them.
No, that is true. Absolutely. Let's see here. So, and then how did that go with you? You reach them, you just put your arm out, feel around.
As far as Facebook goes, I ain't figured out how to get another account yet, but I think I'm going to have to set up another Windows account on my computer and do the whole damn works that way, because it always
that's been an issue with a few people.
My original one. And I think that's because of Windows and Google's interconnectivity when you run.
I see.
Whatever their browser is. I can't even think of it now.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, so it is cool though. People are starting to. I'm thinking, crap, man. I was thinking this morning, like, I'm so fucking pissed off I don't got my internet, because I was thinking about doing a chat and like screen sharing the whole time, right, and showing people how to utilize that spreadsheet, and write shit on there or whatever, how to overlap without deleting somebody else's shit and that kind of stuff. Excuse me. I knew that was coming. Premonition.
Bless you.
Thank you. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I'm upset about that, but other than that, we'll see. Let's see here. News? You guys got anything fun, interesting, exciting going on? Otherwise, I'll just spit out this bullshit.
Well, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
It's coming down to the wire. What's your Tulsa looking like?
Oh, I already told you. I'm waiting to see what happens with the job, and then G-Webs and everything that I should be getting there and getting home flying. So all that is set up. I'll have a little bit of cash to fuck around with when I get there. That's all set up. Now I just got to see, am I going to be losing money if I go or not?
Well, of course you're going to lose money if you go, you dumbass. What the fuck you
Well,
think?
spending, see, okay, I understand what you're saying, but check this out, though, maybe from my angle. Spending money and losing money are kind of two different things to me. I don't know if that makes sense at all. I mean, they're pretty much the same fucking thing, but yeah, it's a difference.
Considering
yeah, well-
lost work hours as spent money. Fuck. Ain't that hard.
I consider that lost money, like money that could have been attained but slipped through fingers.
It's all going through fingers no matter what.
Well, yeah, but a certain amount put aside to spend, that's cool. An unknown amount of what could have possibly been made, I don't know about all that.
You're
But yeah,
talking
when-
a day or two, man.
Yeah, when I get it, well, I'm not even going to be on the way up there until the end of the week anyway, so.
That's what I'm saying. You're not talking about losing thousands of dollars here. You're talking about, what, a couple $100 most?
For 1 week?
No.
Well, it would actually be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, and possibly Tuesday, so 5 days, and I would skip the weekend. So that is fairly close to 1,000. Right? It's pushing the limit.
Get off your high horse, Jimmy.
Oh, my high horse.
I sold a rifle to be able to go, so you have no fucking excuse.
Yeah, I understand. You also could have got like a bunch of stuff too. I understand that, but I got other things to worry about, like other people.
Those same things will be there when you get back.
Oh yeah, they will, but that money won't be though. So that's why I said I got to see. Got to prioritize. Let's see here. Tenacious. Yeah, you guys want to go over news or just want to talk about Tulsa? Fuck around or what?
Well, if it's bad news, I don't want to go over it.
Yeah, I don't want to go over it. It's bad news.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming to the early watch today. It's been a fucking
good
great
day.
ass show. Later.
You're kidding,
A
right?
week off from the show made that all the fucking worse, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But the problem is the news hasn't gotten better. They've just started more so than usual repeating the same shit over and over again, but louder than last time. It's getting old real fucking fast.
Well,
You've got mail.
And I got
I don't
mail.
know. Every time I hear that, I envision Tom Hanks.
That was before that movie. That whole thing came out way before that movie. Just FYI.
Squib's asking why we're pushing Jimmy. I said, because we promised to do a live from Tulsa event. So, well, if you promise your audience to do something, you should fucking do it. If you
I never promised shit.
Bullshit.
I believe there was somebody
We both
named
said on
Mr.
there and
York
said,
promising shit.
both on here saying we're going to do a live from Tulsa.
Yeah.
6
I don't
fucking months ago.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, but you got to get to Tulsa. I don't care if you commute back and forth every day and work.
Watch. We'll be in Tulsa. We'll be in Tulsa. I'll be the only one with a laptop, and I'll still end up hosting this shit.
I'm gonna bring a tablet.
Well, you know. But let's see here. Yeah, it's all the same shit. So, well, yeah, no. I mean, whatever happens, happens. That's what it is. When I get an update, I'll tell you guys, just like I said I would. Let's see. Yeah, more walkout shit. We deserve better. Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Two backpacks. Well, too fucking bad.
You know, they do sell those little body armor things that fit right in backpacks. I mean, they're like maybe 10 by 12 or something like that. Slide those in there, you'd be fine. But I was watching
somebody shooting you in the back.
Yeah, only if the. Well, I mean, I guess with a backpack though, you can kind of you got to train with your backpack and learn how to flip it from your back to your chest and shit like that. You know.
Why don't you take all that money for that armor in those backpacks and put it into fucking fortifying your school with metal detectors and shit like that?
Yeah, no shit. And it was so super funny. I was watching some of these fucking interviews, and these kids, they're like, it was just so ridiculous. They're like, yeah, we don't trust our government at all. Yeah, okay, so what do you want to do here? What you trying to accomplish? We want everybody to give up their guns. Okay, well, who are you going to give those guns to? Who do you want to control those guns? Well, if the government does one thing and one thing only right, then this should be it. You know what I mean? Like they backtrack and shit. They have no idea what they're talking about.
Just read the whole story on that Parkland shooting. The government is a little bit weak on being right there.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That was the funny part about it, is that everybody is saying that they don't trust the government. Now, and I'm sure that there's some people out there that may not be, but all the interviews that I saw, and this wasn't no damn 3 or 4 people. This was at least like plus 10, you know? And none of them trusted government that were asked. And all of them wanted the government to control their guns. Seems kind of like moronic.
Children, do you think that if the government said tomorrow you can't buy ARs anymore, nobody, that the God, however many 100 million of them are in circulation in this country already are going to just magically appear?
Well, yeah. I mean, and not only that, I mean, imagine this, how many of them do you think didn't even know what the fucking AR is? Besides, like, what silhouettes and shit they've seen on the news or whatever.
Right.
It's a murder death machine. I see us screaming down the rails towards Demolition Man.
I'm fucking awesome. I like Demolition Man.
Oh, really? Only place you can see guns in a museum. Awesome.
Yeah, but maybe I'll get unfrozen one day. Can I be Wesley Snipes?
No.
I got paint. I don't know if is that cool again yet or no.
What, Tony? It'll actually be worse than that. We'll have museums with paintings or pictures of what our guns used to look like before they melted them all down and got rid of them.
They're not going to get rid of all of them. The cops and the government's going to have guns.
That's the question I got. Why? Why do we need that? The Bobbies don't carry guns. Little sticks.
They have an armed force over there.
No, but Bobbies don't though. The Bobbies themselves.
Yeah, they actually had to arm after that bridge incident.
I don't know.
Folly of not being able to defend yourself from someone wanting to do ill is stupid. I mean, it is absolute fucking ignorance. I don't know how else to state it.
Yeah, it is. They have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know. I don't know. I can't pinpoint the reason. If people are just trying to follow a cause just to follow a cause, if they're actually Because I mean, if you look at it, only them like 4 or 5 fucking kids are really only getting any airtime.
Metal
It's not like anyone.
detectors and clear backpacks won't do shit. Take a gun
No, but
into a
neither will an assault
courthouse,
ban.
squib.
That's what they don't understand.
Dano, I don't know. My Franklin will do. It'll easily do 250 because I've done that a number of times in 9mm. It'll probably do 300. Okay. I don't know anything about the steel rods. I'm still using walnut, and it's not
For what
pleasant.
now?
Tumbling brass.
Oh.
Daniel's asking in the chat, what size brass tumblers come in, and what size would you need to tumble 500 9mm cases? And if he uses steel rods instead of traditional media, does he need anything else? I do not know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to just make my way over here to YouTube's. Yeah, Insight was saying glad natural law says all we need to do is want them instead of need them. Yeah. Yeah, I heard somebody say that shit too on one of those interviews, that it's the Bill of Rights, not the Bill of Needs. So the whole question, why do you carry? Why does someone carry? It's invalid. I carry because it's my right to. Yeah, we all have our own separate reasons or whatever, but that's what it is.
Would you fucking shut up while I'm answering Daniel's thing about a legitimate question? I mean, Dano, that's the one I have, I believe. And I'm sure it'll do 300, no problem. I don't know about 500. That would be loading it pretty damn good. And I have no idea about the steel rods, how much it takes. Yeah, find somebody who uses those. I'm thinking about it because the dust out of using plant-based media like corn cob or walnut, which I got walnut, is just awful. After a while, I started using the fabric softener sheets in there, but I got a long ways to go. It doesn't apply to the proposed school security measures? Really? $40, yeah. That's what I paid for it.
Dead air. Stop that.
I thought you was leaving.
Yeah, in like half an hour.
Oh, word. Well, what else we got to kill a half an hour then?
I'm fine with letting the CCW holders carry in school, Squibby. I'm also fine with them putting fucking metal detectors and bulletproof glass and anything else that can make them safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with that. Even if they had, how many people are offered free training for teachers and shit like that? I mean, yeah, absolutely. Take a CCW class and carry.
Teachers are American citizens. They should have the right to carry a fucking gun just like anybody else. I never had a problem with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, look at it like this. They're technically, are teachers technically considered a municipal job, a government job, federal job, something like that, right? Municipal, probably.
I would say so. They're probably paid by the schools, which would.
Well, my point is that it's technically like a state government position, almost, kind of, ish.
Well, yeah, it is a. I don't know. I think they're in the government.
Yeah, and then they can arm them and train them just like they do with them, any other state position that's armed, you know? I mean, even the SOs have fucking somewhat of training, you know? I took a little bit of training. I was never an armed guard, but they trained us just on the offhand you wanted to.
Well, Squibby, it's not about what exactly will work. It's about what will make them feel safe.
Yeah, okay.
They'll never feel safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we get rid of all the guns, and then fucking 2 weeks later, a bombing happens. Then what the fuck? No one will ever feel safe. Safety is an illusion. You know how many people fucking safety belts are fucking internally cut in half, you know, by the waist and shit? Safety belts?
No, I hate that particular infringement too.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's my big question right now is coming to pretty much how in the fuck are we just sitting here listening to these kids? Like, I sat there and listened to maybe like 3 or 4 of them start yelling. I watched them trot out the one black kid and the one Mexican girl, and you know, I watched them do all that shit. It was the what I'm talking about, in case anyone who doesn't know, was the replay of the March for Our Lives when all the kids were sitting there talking and shit. It's not worth going back and listening to. They were spouting off rhetoric. They didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. False facts. It's science, you know, the same kind of bullshit, and it was just ridiculous to listen to. And then it was funny too. They trotted out the one. He was a black kid, teenager. Said he was from Chicago. Don't know if that's a fact or not. Said he was from Chicago, and then started talking about gang killings and shit like that. But these kids, and then the same thing with the Hispanic girl. She was Mexican, and she had I don't know if it was somebody in her family, one of her friends, somebody got killed, and it was with an illegal gun. What these kids don't even understand is that they're being used as pawns, and this proposed assault weapons ban, quote, ain't even going to help their fucking community. So they're like being suckered and pawned into this shit. So I don't know. It's just ridiculousness. I'm still, at this point, I'm just shocked that people are still falling for it.
Well, they had to go and get kids to fall for it, see?
Yeah, no, I know. That's the thing. But the kids are talking to the adults that don't really, you know, study the shit or know about the shit. And G put it perfectly when he was talking with that anti-gun dude. He was saying pretty much, well, anti-assault, whatever. They're all anti-gun as far as I'm concerned, whatever. Would they generalize us as all right-wingers? I'm generalizing them. Fuck it. He told him, he was like, you know, this isn't a fucking, it's, when you compare violence, gun violence is minute. It's there. It's horrible that it's there. It's tragic when it's there. But if you look at violence in an entire spectrum, not just gun violence, there's other things that they could be worrying about here. So, you know, falling into the government's plan of control is kind of dumb. And then saying that you're anti-establishment while working with and for the establishment is also kind of dumb. So,
Wanting the establishment to be the only force.
well, right, but that's the thing though, is right now they're looking at Trump as the establishment, and everybody hates Trump, so everybody's anti-Trump. So they're working with the establishment that they like, and then saying that they're anti-establishment, and it's, like I said, it's moronic.
It's kind of my response to him. You hate Trump, but you want him to have all the guns?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes zero sense, but, you know.
No one said these kids ever made sense.
Well, they're kids, exactly. They don't, and then it's funny too. I was watching this thing about David Hogg, and it's like, yeah, we should take these kids seriously and all this shit. And they were there, and this is their future, and we should take them seriously. And then when he says some ridiculous shit, right? People say, oh, he's just a kid. You can't say what he says seriously all the time. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, you fucking, oh my God, the hypocrisy is definitely in the red. That is
It
a
always
fact.
has been. That's nothing fucking new.
Yeah. Fuck. And then you're spitting out, okay, I'm no one to talk about cursing ever. And this motherfucker sitting there on his interview, and when you interview, like when I was a kid, saying hell and damn was like a fucking taboo on the internet or not on the internet, on the TV and shit like that. And this kid's, you think we're gonna let Rick Scott get into the office? Fuck no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of professional interview is that? And another thing too, David Hogg, if you're listening, do you not wear a tie because it's hip, or do you not wear a tie because you don't know how to tie a fucking tie?
No, he's trying to look like a
He don't
Nazi.
wear a tie because he don't own one.
Yeah, come on. Wear a fucking tie, kid.
Why?
Progressive little cocksucker. Nobody wants to see your fucking neckline and shit. So progressive.
I won't be wearing a fucking tie unless it's a rope around my neck where they're fixing to hang me.
Well, still though, I mean, I'm saying if you're gonna get suited up from fucking shoulder to toe, you might as well have a tie on. You look ridiculous. This ain't the '70s and shit. What the fuck is David Hogg getting ready to go to a discoteca or some shit? The fuck?
No, he's getting ready to, start the New World Order. Didn't you see what he was wearing?
Yeah, take our guns.
Hacking on what the fucking little moron is wearing.
Well, I'm just saying it's a character thing. When you go to a job interview, when people, well, not nowadays, I guess, but when I was getting like taught how to do job interviews, fucking dress to impress.
Where did that get you?
Nowhere, but I'm still doing the same. But look though, I still beat the street. I still do like I did, in the late '90s, early 2000s and shit, finding jobs. I got a resume that's written and shit. What kind of, well, typed out, but a physical resume. What?
Squibby says, anyone read Revelations? Could David Hogg be the Antichrist on his way of power? I don't know, man. I ain't gonna weigh in on that because I lost $20 saying Hillary was the Antichrist.
Yeah, I lost on Obama. I didn't get into the whole Jewish part, and yeah, a lot of people are saying Kushner. That'd be interesting, huh? Trump's son-in-law. Because check it out, he's gonna be of Jewish descent. He's gonna bring peace to the Middle East, and that's all that's all I really remember off the top of my head. There's other shit too, but Kushner's doing them. He's got a checklist somewhere.
I guarantee you ask the left, Kushner's going to be down on the list of Antichrist candidates. Third or
oh my
fourth.
God, that's my problem. Is you want me to pick the Antichrist? Like, where do you want me to begin at? There's so many of them dancing around in fucking DC and shit.
I should have knew that I made a mistake on the Hillary thing because she did quickly devolve into a hag where I expect the Antichrist will stay young and attractive for much longer period of time until he's ultimately defeated.
Yeah, she just, as soon as she lost the presidency, she fell apart. She's falling everywhere and shit. Seen that with her without her makeup on? Holy fuck. She looked like the fucking nun from the fucking Conjuring and shit. Whatever that scary movie was.
Not to see her, period.
Can you imagine that? Like if you're just like laying in bed one night, right? And then all of a sudden you seen like 2 green dots in your room and shit, and you turn the light on, it's fucking Hillary. I'd be scared as shit. I'd move that night.
What, you don't sleep with a gun?
Guns don't kill Hillary. Come on, man.
Silver bullets.
Yeah. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Unless it's Hillary, then I'd be gone. It's probably one of them. What's it called? Succubus, succubi.
Oh shit, that just brings back to the whole Num Num Nancy thing again. No around, I don't even mention that if he's here.
Hey, so I know that I'm really, really, really way super late on this. But I was watching, I never wanted to even watch it. When Trump was like, let's do all this with due process. I only watched like a little bit of it when he said that. And I'm like, yep, I'm done. But I actually saw the part where he was like, can we put a little couple of things that, Diane wanted to write up here, put those in the bill too. And when she got all happy and shit, I never saw that. She got all super happy. She's like, yes, we can put it. I have plenty of things. Oh, fucking witch. She's horrible. And then they were showing like clips of Feinstein from like back in the 90s. And she was, yeah, if we had one more vote, or no, it wasn't the 90s. It was Bush. Like if I just had one more vote in the House, I would be ready and willing to do a full on weapons ban. Like she's, she wants them gone. They all want them gone. There's no question. There's no compromise. And then even one of the little fucking kid bitches said, I just felt like an asshole for some reason for saying those two words together. One of those little kid broads fucking was even like, you give us an inch and we will take a mile. Like one of as a collective gun owner fucking group across the nation, that's like one of our biggest fears. And she pretty much said, yeah, you're right.
Of course they will. That's why I'm so fucking animate about it all the time. I absolutely ain't willing to back any fucking gun control measures. I wonder, like
nobody ever told that
now.
Yeah. I wonder though, I'm like, what? Maybe that kid thinks that that's a good thing. Like nobody ever taught her that was a bad thing to say. Like, no, don't say that. You don't want them to know that. You don't want them to know that. Stop it. But I don't know. She said it like it was a good thing.
Oh, it's not unknown, so it's not like she's slipping out a secret.
What's about that bill in Florida for background checks for ammo purchases? Damn, they got some new shit going down now. Florida just got done fucking everybody in the butt like last week. Damn. Fucking Florida.
What do you think the cases on metal primers would be?
Surprise!
Yeah. I am surprised.
More loss.
The cases of what?
The little metal cases on primers.
Little metal cases on. Oh, let's just get new. You're better off just getting new primers. What you mean?
I said, what is the little metal case made out of? What do you think?
Oh, what do I know? Brass? No. Maybe.
Some of them are brass. They're not steel because they're not magnetic.
Well, you got to think too. They're not that strong. They got to be weak enough for the fucking firing pin to crack them.
Well, a couple thousand thick steel, that damn thick or strong.
Mm. Yeah, but you got to think though. Some guns got Zanuck. pop metal firing pins and shit.
I doubt it.
I don't know, man. I got a couple of those Jimenez firing pins, and they're thick, like in certain parts of it, but they're pretty brittle at the thin part. And I don't know how many of them shits I mean, not that I haven't broken steel ones either, but
Just put magnet to them.
that is true. That's all you got to do. Yeah. Squid was saying he's glad he lives somewhere that with the general population that gives a crap. I thought that I could say that once upon a time. But I don't know. It seems like everybody loves their fucking, mostly everybody anyway, loves their fucking guns out here, but don't love talking about it, I guess. Like it's a very private thing for a lot of people that I know, especially old timers. I don't know if that's just I think that's just an old timer thing, like being private, because I'm kind of private too, and I was raised by my grandparents, like very old timers. So I don't know.
Did I fill my witness slip? No, I did not. I didn't know anything about it, Dano.
Oh, you're on gun channels. Yeah, I went on gun channels earlier this morning, but it was fucking. I can't. Like half of it is cut off for me on my phone. I was thinking of going in there and shrinking the dimensions of everything, but then it would look stupid for people that are on a computer, so I didn't. I'm on YouTube. He said he forgot Hawaii. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of states out there where the people are the antis are the majority, or people just don't care. I don't know what it is. I know there's some people that'll get out there and vote, and there's some people that'll get out there and show a little bit of support, not by going to rallies or anything like that, but possibly heading up to the Capitol, possibly. But I mean, what I've seen is people are they just vote, and that's how they do it. But that's obviously, I guess it's not good enough. It should be good enough, but it's not. People take these protests and these kids like they're fucking valid.
All primer cups and anvils are brass. Some are nickel plated. Cool.
That makes sense too, nickel, because it's kind of weaker. Makes some sense. Not a lot, just some. What else we got here? Yeah. Just fucking so fucking depressing. Same old shit. Same old shit, guys, just a different day.
Yeah, Dano's out there saying the majority should not rule. We have our form of government to protect the minority from the majority if they attempt to strip the rights of the minority. How true?
Sure.
Well, the majority have done a good fucking job at that.
I mean, they want to toss out the whole common sense line, like common sense gun control. Well, what's one of the more common sense things you could think of? Term limits. Our presidential office has them.
Well, yeah, I mean, those were inducted. I mean, what the fuck? Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So there's term limits. I mean, I don't understand what the fuck these. Is it just the lack of looking into your history? Is it the lack of being taught their history? I don't understand what the fuck it is.
Well,
They're
we didn't
missing
have
something, though.
terms until Roosevelt.
No,
FDR
but still,
Roosevelt.
nonetheless, though, but if they understand why we implemented term limits and why, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. They have no fucking, and that's what I'm trying to think. Is some of this, I know not all teachers, but I mean, some of it, the liberal aspect of it, the leftist aspect of it. I mean, could it be some of the teachers' fault that are teaching these fucking kids? Is it the districts that ain't handing out the right fucking, handing out changed books or some shit? I don't fucking know. I don't want to get crazy conspiracy theory with it, but I mean, what the fuck? Something going on to where these kids are missing a piece of the puzzle, a major key piece of the puzzle.
Well, I would imagine that the ratio of conservative to liberal teachers is like 1 to 1,500.
Are you kidding me? I don't want an Amazon gift. Come on. No, yeah, I hear you.
I mean, getting rid of Common Core is a good start.
And somebody needs to tell these motherfuckers that like politics and history and science is two different fucking things. If I hear one more fucking anti-gunner motherfucker tell me that it's science. It's science. More guns, more death. More guns, more. What the other guys say at the rally? It's science. If there's no, he said, listen, to put it simply, more guns, more violence. It's science. And then he walked the fuck away. Like that was his mic drop. And then he walked the fuck away. Didn't want to hear anything else. It's done.
Here you go. More people, more violence. It's science.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. It's science. Isn't that math? More guns, more people, math. That's addition, I think. Simple addition. That's math.
That's pre-Common Core math.
Yeah. That's racist math. Then do racist math. It's buoyancy and density. Fuckers.
Oh, it's windage and elevation, stupid son of a bitch.
Hey, check it out though. I was looking into some flat earth shit, right? Pretty compelling stuff. I don't know.
How can it be compelling? You can go up on top of a tall enough fucking mountain. You can see the fucking earth's round.
That's just your perception falling.
Bullshit.
I can go all day, man. I watched like 2 videos of this shit yesterday. I'm pretty fucking filled with knowledge of the flat earth.
You can go down and get on the beach, St. Augustine, Florida, and you can see the curvature of the earth because you can only see so far. And you can take a telescope and set it up, and you can still only see so far.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing, though, right? So this is the point of it. So this is how it's your perception. You look out in a boat at the horizon, right? That boat disappears over the horizon, over the curvature of the earth. But then you take out a pair of binoculars, and that boat
still gone.
Nope, it comes back. They proved it.
No, it don't.
They proved it on YouTube.
Not. Bullshit. Once it's out of your line of sight, it's out of your line of sight.
Then you pull out the Knox, the binos, and it comes back telescopically. and if gravity's real, Tony, then why does helium float?
Because helium is lighter than air.
But if gravity was something, then that would.
Why can you heat air and make it float?
because the buoyancy and density is less dense than the air that's around it, so it floats.
And this is directly pointing at you. Hot air has less substance than cold air.
Well, I would say the earth is flat. Nah, it's ridiculous. But yeah,
I doubt you could find a spot outside of Kansas of the earth, maybe Nebraska, that's actually flat.
yeah. Well, ask the ice walls what they think. And apparently, hey, so check this out, right? Antarctica isn't in the south, isn't South Pole or whatever the fuck. Antarctica, it takes up the entire fucking, like, Antarctica is our ground pretty much. It goes all the way around the Earth, and that's what the ice wall is. And there was an Antarctica treaty to where they can't talk about it, and they got to keep people away from it. Makes sense. Earth flat, moon fake. Sun is a really, really bright lamp. Yeah, and that's why the sun is so hot
Who's
too,
in
because
charge of the fucking switch?
we're trapped in the government, of course, HARP.
Who was in charge of before there was government?
Well, my question is if we're trapped in a dome, then what is the point of HARP? Like you got to understand, like a lot of these flat earthers also have the whole chemtrail theory and all that, which I mean, that one, I could kind of go with that one. I don't know. The chemtrail one's kind of a weird one, but they believe in chemtrails. But if we're trapped in a dome, then where are them chemtrails going, guys?
Well, yeah, they debunked themselves.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. If anybody's looking for a little giggle, I would look into the flat Earth thing. I ended up watching a couple videos. They were like an hour or something like that, and I don't know. It was entertaining. I didn't. If you don't have like a comedy movie, watch one of those.
If the Earth's flat and we live in a dome, then there's a finite amount of oxygen for us.
Yeah, like where do they keep pumping in our air from? That's my question.
I mean, you know, fuck, I don't know. I guess the trees are making it.
But yeah, if the Earth wasn't flat, then where would water go?
Well, that's the whole point of gravity. It holds shit down that you want to stay where it's at.
But if you throw water up in the air, it'll fly.
No, it falls back down, you moron.
But if you heat it up,
if you heat it evaporates. Different.
What
You're turning it into a gas. Of course, it's going to go up.
What about all of the space missions that they have on tape where you could see air bubbles from water?
There's no fucking gravity in space.
No, I said air bubbles. They make it seem like it's water. NASA really films underwater, and there's air bubbles. I could show you a tape. All right.
you can find tapes of that because they train underwater for moonwalking.
Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm saying. Like they're taking training footage, and they're saying this is the guy that was on the moon. And
all right. You want to go down this route? All right, let's talk about the hollow Earth, the lizard people, the mole men, and also we need to talk about the Nazis on the dark side of the moon. Okay, so
the lizard people,
get it all out.
The lizard people are real because Hillary's proof of that.
Okay, I'll give you that.
No, if she'd have won the election, she'd have peeled off her skin and revealed the truth, and we'd all been fucked.
Word. Yeah, lizard people. I believe in lizard people hardcore. It's real shit.
Earth hollow? I don't think so. We've tunneled down into it a long damn ways.
Yeah.
7 miles.
I walk heavy.
What?
I walk heavy. I walk heavy. When I walk heavy. It would break the earth.
Me too. And my daughter, my youngest daughter, walks like a fucking cow stomping through.
Yeah, seriously. Like
Christ,
I was
you're a
telling,
fucking girl, man. He ain't supposed to walk like that.
yeah, I was telling my wife the other day. I was like, "Who in the fuck taught you how to walk? Rampa stomp, fucking Barney and shit. You know, and what the fuck?"
My daughter walks through the house like boom, boom, boom. Jesus.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I don't know. When I was a kid, my grandfather I was flat-footed, so my grandfather always used to make me walk on my tippy toes.
Grandpa sounds like he
Like,
was a dick.
well, but see now, look though, I'm glad that he was because I would have, well, imagine how I could have grown up if he wasn't. Oh my God, guys! Like, totally, you guys seriously are like still in the gun for real?
Yeah, if his his grandfather wasn't a dick, I would probably want to beat the shit out of Jimmy.
It's like no one even like really
I have
even
my
like
days, believe me.
yeah, no shit. Like it's not even like necessary. No. Guide.
Talking ain't necessary. Look at all the silent monks out there.
Seriously. No, for real. They take an oath of silence. They can't say shit ever.
I thought it was a vow of silence.
Whatever.
Or
They're quiet.
silence,
You
whatever.
got to realize Jimmy learned English in Chicago.
Oh, that's true.
It's hit or miss. Tuesdays at 9 o'clock.
Oh, mother of fuck. They got you doing that shit now? Jesus Christ. Well, there's one of the signs of the apocalypse. I enjoyed talking to all of you. Tony just fucking promoted hit or miss. We're at the end.
Hit or miss, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but I do it more as a parody than a real promotion.
This is the end.
And not to mention, it was actually an accident.
It's all good. No, I mean, you know how many times did I say it's hit or miss? And it's like, oh, God damn it.
Wait, do you sleep all Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock?
Now I got to say, cum si, cum sa. It's a little bit here and then here.
Until you said you instinctively say hit or miss Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock, then you haven't done it yet.
I did. I started saying T, and then I stopped myself. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. This is in real life, too. I wasn't even on the phone or nothing.
Yeah, no.
It sticks.
Smeggy hit marketing gold with that one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He got into that indoctrination playbook. The Russians left for him.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but he is technically Russian himself.
He is. Yeah, that was the joke. Yeah, he is Russian. He's a Russian. I'm telling you guys, when it comes down, when at the end of the fucking wire, watch Smeggy and Sean Connery are connected.
Yes, because Sean is Boris Baryshnikov, Russian spy.
Da.
Da.
Rifle good. Internet better.
Well, we could mention the fact that all these countries around the world, including us, are expelling Russian diplomats and closing their, whatever the fuck they call them.
Their consulates.
Consulates, yes.
It's their version of embassies. But what I want to wonder is, why is that happening? Did they poison someone or something?
Yes. In England.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Russia's poisoning people now. Oh boy. Good job, Russia. I thought you learned from that back in the 70s. Obviously not.
KGB has many ways to dispose of problems.
What is the name of that movie series? Yeah, that's Godfather. There were several of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Godfather, watch The Godfather, and then imagine, instead of them calling everybody whatever, daddy or whatever the fuck they call each other, imagine them calling them, Mr. President and fucking Senator and all that other shit. Just imagine that. And you just watch behind the scenes at the White House and shit.
Well, at least his name is Don.
Man.
That's why people like this show. That kind of interaction.
Are you watching the YouTube side at all?
Not me.
No, right? No.
I'm watching the main channel side. Can't do both. That overtaxes my phone.
Oh.
And my brain, because I don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure you want to see what's over there, but
I'm getting ready to cook a toast.
brave the waters.
We do have the occasional nasty ass troll.
I love trolls. They make my day go.
I don't know if you see them on your one.
Yeah, I love trolls too, with a nice Chianti. Jimmy got the joke.
Yeah, I did.
No, it's just Squib and crew out there. Mel the Nuts out there. Patriot in the Dark is out there. Who else is out there? Dano is out there. 50 Caliber Karma is out there. Vanessa Kitty is out there.
Obviously, the trolls from the early watch one ain't found you yet.
Rupin RX is out there, as well as Midnight Range TM, Mike Ozzy Osborne, and Alaskan Bliskets are out there. Ponery's out there. Our Boris Barishnikov Russian spy is out there.
Please don't attempt Russian accents, because that's
I'm not.
awful.
It's all, I do it awfully, so I don't do that.
I'll be
Nostradania.
It's like Das Vidanya.
Pudding pie. The Jello pudding pop.
Okay, stop that.
What do you know about the Jello pudding pop, Mr. Putin? The Jello Putin pop. I'm amazing.
Yeah, it's not funny anymore since he's,
a rapist.
Yeah, apparently.
Rapist is as rapist does. Night Strike pop.
Okay. Do I have to boot your ass from this right now?
Yeah. Hey, don't you gotta go somewhere or something like that?
I did.
Let's go. Let's go.
But then I didn't. There you go.
We need to improve Russian relations so we can get commie guns back in the country. The fucking A right. We need some calm blacks.
God
Dan
damn,
ordered
you
the
got
Franklin
love
back.
Illinois weather.
I disagree.
Fucking blizzard Saturday, cold, windy son of a bitch Sunday, and now it's fucking monsoon season.
Glad I
And
moved.
where's all our warm weather going?
Probably the same place. All the Cowboys gone.
I really hate to break your bubble, but I think I'm probably going to be. I'm reaffirming the weather forecast.
It's all right. I might not be either. Night Strike might have something to do too.
When? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I might have something.
If you got something to do this week, do it tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I gotta do it.
Yeah, that too. Friday we may not. So we may not do something tomorrow, and we may not do something Friday. I got to see what's going on Friday.
It's getting long, so Rangers calling my name.
Oh yeah, for sure. I hear that. I might have to have the vehicle on Friday, so I might have to go do the whole runaround thing and blah blah bullshit. So maybe.
Travis D is out there saying, "I want $400 AKs back."
No shit. No shit. That Wowzer that I got. Oh yeah, yeah. But see, that was before my gun buying time. But I remember the first AK I bought was like fucking $400.
Yeah.
Go.
I
No,
bought
it was
mine.
a little bit more, but after taxes and walk out the door and all that shit. But
I paid Foos $500 for one of his. So
yeah, and that's a great price. Yeah, like nowadays, if you could find something for 5, 6 between there, you're getting a decent deal.
I mean, just because I have one AK doesn't mean I haven't thought about going and getting one of those Palmetto State Armory AKs. Just because of the factor that I kind of like the PSA AK.
Everybody that ever I've still yet to shoot one or hold one, but everybody that I talk to that has had one or owns one loves it. So yeah, I'm thinking about it too. Not gonna use their plastic mags though, even if they are the fucking PMag or whatever. I'm not using them.
If you're going to use any plastic mags with AKs, just use Tapcos. Just use Tapcos.
Nah, I see what AK steel. I do steel all the way just because of those lugs. And even when they make those lugs steel, I still don't trust the plastic body. Like, I don't know. I just don't trust them. I'm sure they work great.
And what's your favorite handgun again?
A Glock, but there's a difference though, man. There's a big difference. I've dropped Glocks before tons of times. I've dropped plastic AK magazines before and either cracked the feeding lip or lost half of the fucking magazine, like the ammo. I mean, popping out and shit. Like just don't trust.
That's easy to pick. Don't drop the fucking mag.
When you're working the thing fast and you're fucking running through the desert and shit and fucking around, that's how you run them.
Okay.
I fuck my shit up when I go out to the range, man. Not only am I cleaning out carbon fiber, but dirt, grit, and all types of shit. Not carbon fiber. Come here. Gotta trim these goddamn.
Each gun I got, I wrap in a velvet blanket and set them in a soft padded area.
I like to come home from the range and like kind of take it, just take it right out of the holster and sort of have it hip level and just drop it. And then as it's falling, kick that motherfucker across the room and, I'll get to it when I get to it kind of thing. Hey, can I tell you guys the one time I went to the fucking desert we went with all the in-laws and shit, and I went to go throw the fucking AK at the nephew, and the motherfucker moved out of the way and shit. He just moved out of the way and let it hit the fucking ground like an asshole because he was, I don't know. He got scared of the gun.
He was thinking you was throwing it at him instead of to him.
Yeah, why are you throwing it at me? So you could catch it? Come here. Hey, I see you over there, bitch. Come here. It's really testing the dog is really testing boundaries at the new place. Really testing boundaries.
That's because she's got to learn the boundaries.
Yes. She already knows.
Obviously not.
She knows the tone of my voice when she's playing. It's like playing around, man.
That's what you get.
It's all right.
You need a better fence.
Need to find another dog, another boy dog, and fucking knock her up again, and then she'll just lay around and be lazy again for a good few months. She was miserable when she's pregnant. Not that being pregnant is fun, but she was miserable when she's pregnant. I'd never do that to her again.
Well, I would suggest that there's probably laws against doing that, Jimmy.
Not in England. No, wait, no, not England. I'm sorry, Canada. Canada said that that's cool. You guys think I'm joking? Look that shit up.
Some things I don't need to know.
Canada's cool with bestiality as long as you don't penetrate.
Okay,
Not even
Jimmy, stop.
Not even joking. Internet.
Just go ask Bob.
Oh, Bob knows. Bob knows. Yeah. Bob knows. Come on. I wanted to see. I really wanted to see boxer and pit bull puppies together. Never seen it in person, so.
So apparently, Dana was asking if you have a place to stay in Tulsa.
Yeah, there's actually a few people. Night Strike offered me the couch. I guess Matt's gonna have an extra bed. So yeah, I have a place to stay for sure.
Yeah.
I have a place to stay. A possible ride there, and a possible ride back. Still got to wait and see on that, but it's looking good so far. The last time that me and G talked, so we'll see. But more than likely, definite ride there. The possible part comes in the ride back, which ain't a huge deal. You know, it's only from what I've seen, it was like $1.25. The most expensive was like $1.50, and I went in there and looked the day, like I was leaving today, type of thing. And that was still like $1.50, maybe $1.75, something like that around there. I can't remember. So it's not that expensive to get back, so that's not even an issue. And I'll have money out there to fuck around with, so that's not an issue. So yeah, good to go. Minus one thing, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna talk to him today and see. Every time I bring it up, the motherfucker don't want to talk about it, so I can't help that.
Bring what up?
Getting days off.
Probably don't want to give me days off.
That's what I gather, but we'll see. I'm like, what if I give you $20? Can I take that 5 days off? He does got a little 9 that he was talking about, though. Maybe I'll fucking get a bunch of fucking K. That's more money than I got to spend, though. Fuck that guy. Send me some 9 cases. I'll load them up like a fucking box of 50 or something.
What?
No, I'm just fucking around. Like, here's one box of 50 cartridges.
Right.
Can I get off? But yeah, well, it's all good. So yeah, I don't know. Are we wrapping up early or no?
Do you want to wrap up early? We can if you want.
Oh, I don't care. I really don't got it. It's all the same shit.
It certainly can't go anywhere but up.
Yeah. This has been like one of the worst on record.
I would like to apologize to the Early Watch viewers and the viewers out there of the Early Watch. This is not our normal show, and you know, Jimmy is off his meds this morning, so I apologize.
I did it. It all depends on how the show starts. We start the show off good, and then I go good. You guys start the show off badgering me, and I end up.
Wow, I was going to say wrap it up today.
Go ahead. My bad.
All right. Okay. Finish it up, Tony.
Good day, everybody.
Hey, everybody, real quick before you wrap it up, be sure if you haven't already and you want to be a part of something, Early Watch, you can do it as easy as making Gmail, Early Watch, your state abbreviation at gmail.com. And if there's already something in your state, already an Early Watch chapter in your state, you can also feel free to contact them and see what you can do to help or get involved or whatever. We've been rocking lately. Website is in the near future, I'm thinking. And then other features so people can publicly get a hold of us or publicly whatever, you know, so it'll just be easy to get in contact with. And yeah, some more updates in the future on that. And thank you, everybody that was involved.
Yes,
All right.
thanks everybody for doing this.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
And
go
on
ahead.
that note, should not be infringed.